Alrighty. Green on. Hello everybody, it's me. We're back again. Oh wait, hold on. Hello. We're back again today. Let's get into it. We got 3 pots coming your guys' way. I'll see you guys over there in a second. I'm not going to mess around too much today. I got work in a little bit, so I got to start cruising. I'll see you guys over there. Green off. Green off. There we go. I'm gonna tilt this over this way. Alright, we gotta get some more water. And it's full of clay. There we go, we got our water. Sponge right out of the way there. I'm gonna start going. Okay. Camera B. Sweet. Nice. Thanks, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Camera A. Wheel. A bit slow on the bottom here. Hear music in the background. Yeah, that's because there is Minecraft music in the background. It's the best game ever. One of the best. At least it's the game that I have the most positive memories. And you know, I remember when it first came out on like the Xbox 360. I would play that all the time with my buddies. Put your hammer fist down. Go. 2 thumbs right down in the middle. Some hair. Come on. That's so gross. I'm bad at mine. You're banned from Minecraft for 5 days. Laugh out loud. You must have said something. Are you playing like on servers and stuff? You can still probably play the game, right? Or is it changed? I don't really know how it works, I guess. Thumb right underneath. Pulling this up. We're gonna grab our knuckle. Alright. Camera B. Knuckle right underneath this bottom edge here. Slowly. So I can feel that clay wanting to lift rather than push, right? And so this next knuckle pull, I gotta be really careful. I really get into the cutting through, right? What the heck's going on up here? Alright, so I have one side that's a little bit thicker than the other. And so the more and more you pull when something's not like perfectly centered, the more and more exaggerated it becomes, right? And so I'm going to try to finish off the pulling here in this last pull. A little water on my elbow. Right down to this bottom edge. Find the bump. When I get to this top, I gotta chill. There we go. Okay. Get some of the water out of the interior there. Squeeze that out. And I see this is a pot that would get a buffer on the bottom. So here we go. This bottom edge. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, it's gonna want to collapse here. So I gotta exaggerate. Okay, emphasize. Okay. Drop the hands. Get that twisted up on the middle there. We don't want to do too much on this top. I feel like this one got really, really thin. And so there's almost no holding it together, but it's still up, so we're going to keep on cruising with it. I would like to pull out that top just a little bit more, but I didn't leave enough space to hook my fingers underneath that edge there. So I can only do it a little bit, but I think it looks okay. The belly of it sticks out a little bit more, you know. Once you get so tall, it's really hard to prevent it from falling. So just it staying up, right? That's already a good. It's already good when you get to that height. And sometimes they do some really cool things. Very slightly on the edge. Okay. And we'll probably do a double tendril on this one. There we go. E says, feels nice to watch you throwing at the other side of the world, the sun and the moon in between. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I feel like Minecraft is kind of related to that somehow. Alright, running this edge here, slowly bringing this up. Grab the sponge. So there's pot number 2. Lift this up. Awesome. Alright, camera A. Camera A. Push down, push down. On the base. Let's see how that little bump. Take that out. Fingers are in the middle. Then we want to cut through that bottom. Right, there's some off-centered chunk, right? It was almost like a hard chunk or maybe an air bubble. Yep, air bubble. Right to that edge. Run that off. Go ready to pull this up. Again, those 2 lanes of traffic. We got our volcano. Camera B. Knuckle on the bottom. Slowly bring that in. Alright, nice. Call that in just a little bit. Knuckle again. I'm going to call this top in just a little bit. Realistically, I shouldn't do another pull, right? I'm going too tall with these ones today. It's kind of my downfall. I just can't help it though. Sometimes when the clay feels like it's really wanting to launch upwards, I mean, everybody has those days where the pots are not wanting to go upwards, right? And so when the pots are really wanting to listen to you, you gotta take that moment. Go right on this top rim. Bring that out. Alright, I gotta chill there. Kiss the rim just a little bit. Sweet. And look at that thing tilting. Hey, chill. So this one's gonna want to really collapse. And so we're just gonna let it nest. I think that's okay. Alright. This one's a little wacky looking. Like I said, once you get so tall with those top, once you get your pot so tall that it just can't hold the weight of it, right? Once you start doing the wacky stuff to it. And so, right now, that middle part, that middle section is kind of looking like a body, right? And so, I'm going to make 2 arms for the body, and then I have that interior, right? Okay, it's right here. Lifting up this edge. Pushing that in. What are you making? Oh, these are my trees. Jassy Bear asked, what am I making? So, camera A. Camera A. Pottery shelf. So I've been making a bunch of these trees. I have 2 rooms upstairs that are totally filled with them, and I'm starting to fill up this room now. But I make 3 trees every day. I'm almost at a year now. I have like 800 and something of them now, so that's kind of what I'm doing. And why am I making them? You know, so many people make pots that have been made for thousands and thousands of years, right? I'm not trying to make those types of forms that have been investigated for thousands and thousands of years. I'm trying to make new forms, trying to make new ideas. And so part of that has to do with going at a different approach. And then right there, we're going to have this curl right up on that rim there, almost like it's just holding up that, right? Almost like it's tipping its hat down to us, right? I'll curl this one. I actually want this one to do something similar. That rim. Yeah, I call them my tree forms, but some people think they look like flowers, some people think they look like shit. But it's all part of it, right? And so here, let me get this. I'll show you the 3 for today. The one on the top that I did today is probably the most tree-like. These next 2 are not really too, it looks like a bag to me. Oh, like a purse? Interesting. So that's the last one I just finished. So let me get the other 2. I think my favorite of the day is actually this one. I think this one's really pretty. It wasn't the tallest one of the day. The one I just finished was the tallest, but it really collapsed, where this one has less of that collapse going on. And then I have one more. Where's the... What the heck? Where's my... Oh, there it is. And here's the most tree-like one for today, right? The taller I throw them, the less tree-like they get, because you have less control because it gets so thin. But those are the 3 for today. I'll hop over here in a second. Turn that on. All right, green on. Hello everybody, we're back again with another pottery review. I think we're gonna start off with the one that I just finished. This one I did a really, really long spiral, and it started collapsing in on itself, and it really looks like folds or like love handles on a belly, right? And I have those 2 tendrils kind of holding up the head of that pot right there. A lot less tree-like, right? And even I would say this one too is a lot less tree-like. There's something that's a little bit more interesting. I like kind of the contrast, where the other one over here was more of just like a blob. This one kind of has a belly, a neck, and then a head, right? And again, I did a double tendril on this one, kind of resting on the shoulders of the pot. And then we have this last one right up here, definitely the most tree-like, very basic. It started collapsing down, but you see how it's tapered in ever so slightly? So that taper rests right on that twist, so it doesn't allow it to fully collapse, right? And so it's kind of using the form as a way to hold up the end form that it results as, right? But anyway, hey, thank you so much for watching. All the best and strong mentality. Alrighty. Somebody says, it looks like, I like the mushroom looking one. Yeah, this one's kind of fun. It is a fun one. The underside of it is the coolest, right? That's where it really starts looking like a mushroom. Jazzy Bear says the top one looks awesome. So yeah, I mean, you would like a majority of them. A majority of them are kind of like that form, but I'm a big fan of the twisty ones, the ones that I don't really see, right? I think the more and more you learn yourself and the more and more you make, you start seeing patterns. So I learned to appreciate the ones that are differing from the pattern, right? Like this one and that one is a lot more of a, like a 1% out of, if I make 100 of them, I probably have 1% of them turn out like something like this, right? And so for me, I really appreciate those, where this one on the top is more like a 10 to 20% of them would turn something like that. So the more you make, the more you get to realize these things about yourself, which is pretty exciting. But all right, y'all, I really got to start getting over to work here. So I'll see you guys. All the best.